Did you know that slave masters taught slaves Christianity comprised of grace, faith, and salvation without acknowledging our history in order to diminish black people's knowledge of self and our intellect of our ancestral connection to God? And that is the exact same rhetoric that is used in the Christian church today. Whether you black, white, no matter what, you go to church, they're going to teach you three things: testimonies about grace, faith, and salvation. But they're never going to tell you about biblical history. They're never going to tell you that the progenitor of the white race was Esau. They're never going to tell you about Jacob. They're never going to tell you about Isaac and Rebekah. They're never going to tell you that all the prophets were black. You know what I'm saying? And that is the same rhetoric that they use to teach slaves about Christianity back in the day. So whether it's the black church, whatever church that you go to nowadays in common America, they're going to teach you message about grace, faith, and salvation, but they will not teach you about your history. That is from the slave Bible. When we were we were captured, we were captured as slave, sold on markets or whatever. Black churches were started when there was like a room full of black people listening to a sermon from a black pastor, but there was one white slave master in the church that was witnessing the rhetoric that was being taught, making sure that there was nothing that was going to uplift black people. So basically, he let us teach each other, as well as him teaching us about God. He let us do that, but he didn't let us touch on the history of how we are the direct lineage of Christ. You know what I'm saying? So the only way to teach about God without teaching about history is to teach about faith, grace, and salvation. And that is the same rhetoric the black churches spew out today. All that, all that hemming and hawing, all that gyrating, all that extra, all that what they call hooting and hollering. That's all extra. Cause what is that really doing? All they're gonna tell you is to forgive thy brother. You know what I'm saying? That's all they're gonna tell you, which is biblically aligned. But they're not gonna tell you that Jesus was black. Never. I mean, we at the day and age where you might hear that rant, you might hear a white man on TikTok saying that before you hear most black people saying it. It's sad, man. It's sad. Oh Lord, have mercy on us, Lord, please.